Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to show you how to cut slingshot bands and also attach them to your slingshot. Today I'm using a 0.66 band. I'm going to cut it a taper of 20 mils to 10 mils. That's going to shoot BBs. Okay, you start by marking your bands, 20 mils and 10 mil. And then on the opposite sides, you must not forget that you must start with the opposite number that you started with on the other side. So this side is going to be 10 and 20. Okay. After you've marked your band, line your ruler straight so that you can cut using a rotary cutter. I recommend that adults must do the step. A rotary cutter can cut you. I've had an incident where it slips off on the ruler and went straight for my finger. So this step here must be done by an adult. Cut your bands. After this shows that my blade is getting blunt. I need to change it, but however, it should not affect the shooting of the bands. Get your jig. This is a slingshot tying jig. You can get it on eBay or Amazon. Okay, you take your pouch, fold your band in half as you put it into the pouch. Make sure it's folded in half.
Yeah, man. Sometimes.
Okay. Now that you fold it in half, use your nail to measure it. Basically, you can mark it with a pen. You can measure with the ruler and mark it with a pen. But I use my nail because it's already there. This is to make sure that both sides are equal in length. Okay, now that it's folded in half. The reason you fold it in half is because I'm shooting over the top, aka OTT. Take your tying jig, put it in, like that. And then here you can use a string. However, the one that I'm using it's elastic. Even if a normal string can also do this. Okay, now that I've put the string through the bands, you can tie 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, between 5 and 10 times. Should not matter, it should hold. You make a knot and then make another knot on top of that one so that it can hold in position to lock, so that they lock. Basically 2, 3 knots it should hold. This is what it should look like after you've done the process. You repeat the same on the other side. Don't remember to fold it in half, and don't remember to measure it exactly the same way like you measured the other side. In this case, let's use a nail because I've used my nail on the other side. Must be also fold it in half, measure it nicely. Put it in the jig. Repeat the same step, the same process, exactly like you did on the other side. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Tie your knot, 2 knots minimum. You want to make sure that you pull the string tightly so that the knots can lock under friction. All right, now that you've done that, you have 2 sides that are equal. Cut the excess excess rubber and the strings, both sides. Alright, it should look like this. That is, and it's equal in length. As you can see, it should be equal because we use the same nail. We use a nail to measure. Okay, what you want to do is you take an old band. This is what we're going to use to attach to the slingshot. You can use a string, but we're saving material. Let's use what you already have, which is a broken band. You cut it. Cut 2 thin strings. Alright, now that is done. Remember guys, you should not struggle like this. This shows that my blade is blunt. I need to change it. Okay. There's a slingshot that I made yesterday. I made it from a Chinese elm tree. Okay, and then let's attach the bands. Make sure that knot is on the outside. That band that is on the outside as well. Okay, attach your slingshot. Attach to your slingshot. Try and put the rubber at the edge of your slingshot as much as it can go. This helps when you use your slingshot as a sight. And when you use the edge of your slingshot as a sight, you want your rubber to be at the edge where you use as a sight. That helps with accuracy. Okay, you're gonna tie. Basically, you don't have to count here. You just tie so that your rubber can run out. Already it's holding, but I'm still tying because I have a long rubber. Okay, get a string. Make sure you have a string. Put it over. Okay, tie on top of the string. When you come back, make sure that you get your rubber inside the string. Pull your string. While you're pulling, once you get here, give it slack on the rubber. There, it should hold. Now the rubber is underneath itself. Once you get to this stage here, pull the string out. Basically, any twine can do this process. Okay, repeat the same process, but make sure that your rubbers are the same in length. So I'm going to run it over the other one to make sure that I tie them equal length. Okay, now that you have it on top, mark where it's at the edge of the slingshot. Make sure that edge is on the edge of the other side. Ensure that your rubber is on the edge of the slingshot. Remember that helps with accuracy when you use a slingshot as a sight. Basically, you want to put it there all the time, because if you put it in the middle of a slingshot, one day it will not. You won't tie it exactly the same point all the time. But if it's at the edge of your slingshot, you know it will be at the edge of your slingshot every time. Then you tie your rubber. Basically, don't forget, here you tie until you run out of rubber. Make sure you pull it so that it's tight. You don't want that to slip and come to your face when you are aiming. Okay, over the string, the second round, you must go inside the string. Doesn't matter how you put it inside. As long as it's inside the string, it should hold. Give the rubber some slack, it should hold. Pull it out. And there you have it. It will not slip. There you have it. It's how you attach your pens to a slingshot. Have fun shooting. Bye.